All right, I'll go with Ethan. Obviously, you have a lot of new guys surrounding you tonight. How do you feel like you guys work together?
I think it's meshing together nicely, but it's definitely taking time, and it'll take some more time, especially having certain guys in at certain moments of the game. But we've been really fortunate with the trip overseas, and then to have the scrimmage against Missouri, and now this. The more reps we get as a team, that's going to help us a lot.
Was there anything that you thought that that you guys learned tonight?
I think that we have to fall back in our defense when stuff isn't falling for us, especially to start out that game. It wasn't going well for us on either end of the floor, and I think once we started to lock in defensively, that kind of gives momentum on the other end of the floor.
Okay, everyone's been talking about your three-pointer. How'd you feel knocking it down?
It was good. I've put a lot of time and a lot of hours in, and it was a crisp, clean pass from Khalil, so a credit to Khalil as well.
Kobe down here. Down left. What was it like finally getting out on the Kohl Center floor tonight, and how do you think you played considering the circumstance?
It felt good. I've been out there a few times, so I was pretty comfortable. I think I played all right. I can get better. See, I didn't have any rebounds, so something I can work on, and there'll be many more chances.
Tom in the back.
Okay, Khalil back here. There's obviously a lot more shots to go around this year for some of you guys. Do you feel some guys kind of stepped up tonight and showed that they can be in line to get some shots and really help this offense?
Yeah. I definitely think that, not just one guy is going to be taking all the shots. And we definitely have guys who are capable of knocking down shots, and everyone can contribute in various ways. So, yeah.
In front.
Khalil, you took your fair share last year, but it seems like you look a lot more comfortable with your three-point shot this year. Is that something that you do think you feel more comfortable with, and what do you think that adds to your offensive game?
I just put in a lot of work this off season, and I'm feeling like very confident. So if I catch the ball and I'm open, just knock it down and go on to the next play, I guess.
Jim.
Ethan, when Greg was in here, he talked about how he's liked the buy-in from this group defensively on the defensive end. There's so many young guys around you. Are you pleased with that? Just how these guys have come in and bought into the fact that you have to play defense at Wisconsin?
Yeah, that's been special just to have guys get it so quickly, and I think that's a credit to our coaching staff to get the right players in the system where. They know to get on the floor you got to play defense first and foremost. So that's a credit to the coaching staff, but also to the young guys that have come in and excelled at it right away.
Kobe, you have not been on the bench to start a game very often the last couple of years. What's the challenge for you in making that adjustment so that when your number is called, you can bring the energy right away like you did tonight?
I don't know, just to stay focused on the bench and stay locked into what other guys are doing. But coming off the bench, I used to do it when I was younger, and it was always my job to bring energy. So, that's something that I plan to do in the future as well. So it's not that hard for me.
Tom.
Ethan, there were 5 different guys that had threes in the first half, and Dimitrik and Van Vliet weren't 2 of them. Does it seem like there's a lot of guys on this team that can shoot the three?
Yeah, and that is going to be a big help definitely come Big Ten season when there's a lot more scouting and a lot more focus on the double team aspect of things. So, if we got guys shooting like we did tonight, I think we'll do all right in the Big Ten.
Up front.
Anyone can answer here, but it's pretty clear that Kobe. It's pretty clear that Brad brings a lot of energy to both ends of the court. Do you guys feed off that, and does he does he know that that's what he brings to the table in a lot of ways?
Brad is just a natural born leader, and he'll do whatever it takes to win, and that's something that we noticed from day one, and even in Australia, taking charges, diving on the ground. So we definitely feed off him. And even though he's a young guy, he still gets the attention of the older guys. And like I said, he's just a great leader, and he's a great guy to be around. So we definitely feed off him.
One more question back, Jim.
Khalil, it seems like you guys have several guys who can guard multiple positions. Has that versatility on defense stood out to you, I guess, even over in Australia and New Zealand? And how valuable is that just to be able to, in switching situations off screens and stuff, to be able to do that?
Well, the first part about the versatility, I do feel like we definitely do have guys who can, guard multiple positions, and it just helps our defense, I guess, in the long run because, come shot clock, if we switch, it's not necessarily a mismatch. It's just, like now you got this guy, and sometimes we talk about it in, like pregame and saying like just because this guy starts out on someone doesn't mean that you won't get switched on to that guy. So just knowing the scouting report and knowing what that guy does will definitely help us.